Hey guys, Gray here. I know it's been a while since I did a video. Um, Sorry about that. But today I'm doing a review on the Pink Ranger Morpher. This is actually, I got it on sale actually at the GameStop for 15 bucks. The box was damaged and the lady said the guy returned it. Her girl, and she wasn't really specific on gender on that one. But they did. There's no damage to it. It works 100% fine. This is the belt holder. Easy to use, easy to come by. The only downside is this is one of the reasons why it was on discount is once you put this thing in place, it does not come out for the display. So yeah, forewarning if anyone is going to go buy one. But it does some cool stuff.
Let him have it!
It has actually 5 modes when it's an actual coin. But when, like, for instance, you can take out the coin and put it in another one. For instance, I'll just do the Triceratops Blue Rangers. You see, it changes the color on everything. The only downside is when, with some of them, you can't put them upside down. Trust me, do not do that. It damages the machine, and then it's a pain in the butt to fix. So, and when you put out the holder, it just does it the same way.
Yeah! The Blue Ranger Power Coin!
The only downside is when you use any of the other coins other than the pink one, it only has 3 voices, whereas the pink one has 5 to 6. Depends on which like order they're going. It varies from time to time. But yeah, and that's the best part about it. Like when the only downside is that the lights don't turn off, so there's no off button. So that means you have to take out the batteries every time. And I'm sorry if my camera's shaking. I'm trying to do holder for it, so that I just bought. Like you see, like how when you insert the coin, the light's not going to stop. It won't stop until the battery dies. Yeah, and that's going to be about a good 2 days, which kind of sucks. And the only other downside is when you use the belt holder, you have to use a really thin belt because this thing does not like to bend, which is good, yeah, but you have to use a really thin belt, like an actual cosplay belt, and they don't sell that with it. So the only upside is that all the coins basically, and they actually look exactly like they did in the show. Like for instance, in the back, you see how the helmets are all different. They look exactly like the helmets that were used during the show, like Tyrannosaurus, saber-toothed tiger, Mastodon. Personally, the Mastodon was my favorite. I've been looking for that Morpher specifically when I was going to a few things, but honestly, I don't really see it too often because, like the pink one, it's kind of weird to find. Like you'll see more red and green Morphers than you do any of the others, just like the white Morpher. But blue, yellow, and black and pink, you barely see any, which is actually kind of shocking to me. Um, I was lucky to find this, and I was lucky to get it on sale in the clearance section down at GameStop. If you guys ever buy it, I would say it's 100% worth it. It's great to have for cosplay. Yeah, and the best part is you can put this on display basically anywhere. It's relatively normal size. So compared to some of my other stuff, it's easy to find a display case for it or put it in a shelf and not have to worry about size. Yeah, so would I recommend buying it? Yeah, 100%. This is one of the cooler things you could buy. And it works just like it does in the show. The only downside is if you, like, it doesn't have any of the mighty morphing things like the old toys used to have. Like, I remember when I was a kid, they would have, like, mini morphers for kids. They would have mighty morphing Power Rangers, but going around the coins. So they took that part out of these to make it more realistic. I know that sounds strange. It is. You know what's weird? I find this actually a lot better. The only downside is that like every time I use my new display thing, it's bouncing every time I touch the table. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. And then I just have to readjust it every now and again. Uh, I'm sorry about that, but like I said, 100% worth it. Easy to use. Brass, gold-plated coins. They are not magnetized, by the way. And you could use them in the other morphers too. So, like I said, I would 100% recommend it. Comes with the display itself, so you don't have to buy one. Not a glass display, but a plastic one. So, but not cheap plastic. So, yeah, 100% would buy. But the only downside is once you put the display holder together, like put this part in all the way, the back part, it will not come out. So you're stuck with it. Yeah, I guess the GameStop put that in is a way to stop people from returning it to a degree. Yeah. Well, then again, the box was damaged already, so honestly, I don't know why anyone would return this in a damaged box. Honestly, it's one of the cooler things I've ever seen in my life. But would I recommend buying it? Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a nice day and like and subscribe. Bye.